near peer, that's us, the United States.
I wish I could perform sympathy, but I simply can't. I wish I could hug you all and say that this is shocking and console you, but none of this is shocking and I can't feel sympathy right now. Because the fact is, you have watched NATO nations collectively, not just the United States, including Canada, so-called Canada, continue to violate land rights all over the world, border rights all over the world, treaties all over the world. And you're all shocked. You know what your biggest problem is, Canadians? You thought that the treaty with the United States was more important than the treaties you did with the First Nations. That's where you crossed the line and you made a fatal error. Because when you don't respect Indigenous peoples and Indigenous rights, you show that you can't be trusted with any form of allegiance. So why does this surprise any of you? It doesn't surprise any of us. The sneaky thing about unmelanated supremacy is it sneaks in and makes you think that you have this certain sense of entitlement, that you are entitled to be protected, to be safe, even when you perpetrate the harm yourself. And then the shock and the awe and the terror when you realize that you're the perpetrator of harm, that you can't be protected from yourself, your willful cognitive dissonance, your we're so nice, I don't see anything, your oh my gosh, the gang violence in those countries and those countries that just can't get it right and keep going into war. That attitude, that, oh, those Indigenous people keep getting handouts. No, you've been getting a handout the entire time. The entire time. And it's funny to me that we're not connecting the dots of the complete and total collapse of NATO. Because, not to be disrespectful to the person I'm stitching, but do you not realize that if one treaty counts for nothing, then the whole thing is void? The whole thing is void. When the people that run the show don't play the same game anymore, you're screwed. And the fact that we, as a made-up nation on stolen land, continue to think that we should align ourselves with other countries rather than maybe honor the treaties we did with Indigenous people, give them land back, and help them create a force to protect this land appropriately. Because that's the military that's needed. We don't need another colonial entity making some sort of, I don't know, world-destroying je ne sais quoi that's just going to exterminate everything, when in actuality, the resources that we have is here, and it belongs to the people of this land and the land. Because people's keepers understand that the resources are not there, they belong to the land, and she is sharing with us. And if you think any of this is happening for any reason other than resources, you are greatly mistaken and willfully ignorant. And you continuing to wear your blinders will not protect you from the atomic boom that's going to hit you, both metaphorically and literally. So I don't sympathize. I have no empathy left. And I don't know who you think will. I don't know who Canadians think will empathize with us when the allegiance of colonizers completely collapses and the colonized gain power. And let me be clear that there's also concerns when the colonized gain power because they had your people put in power there. The colonizers' people. And here's the thing, someone who sells out their own people to have a better hand of cards for themselves will sell out the person who gave them the cards and will not have the best interest of anyone but themselves in mind. So, do you feel the discomfort yet?